Okay. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Taylor, DollieTheRebel, whatever you want to call me. So today I'm going to be doing a story time for you guys. So I'm going to be telling you guys how my friend and I, Simone, got caught in the rain doing a photo shoot in the park. I'm gonna tell you guys like everything that happened off camera, and like this has to be am I in focus? I feel like I'm not in focus. Let me see. Okay, we're in focus. But I will be telling you guys what this is like the craziest thing ever. Like we got stuck, like we got lost, we got rained on in the park. And it's just like this story is just so wild. So before I start this video or start telling the story, go ahead and like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. And let's just jump right in. Okay, so I posted a vlog depending on when I post this video, like a week or two ago, but I posted a vlog and it's titled Photoshoot in the Rain. So my friend Simone, I'm gonna link her channel down below. Make sure you check her out and subscribe to her as well. Show your support and tell her that Dolly sent you. But so she's a photographer, and we were going to go do a photo shoot in this park in Decatur by Emory University. So, we're like, we checked the weather, everything. We're like, all right, it's just gonna be cloudy today. We're good. It's gonna be cool. I made sure I checked the weather, made sure I checked the time stamp and everything, whatever. So we get down to our destination, and it looks cloudy. We're just like, okay, it's just gonna be a cloudy day, whatever, we could work with this. So we start walking down to the park. So we get to the park. So we're walking through the park trying to get to this waterfall. So we get to the waterfall. So like if you watch the vlog, like go watch the vlog. I think it's like 10 minutes long, and you'll see like everything. Like you'll see everything I'll be mentioning in this video. You'll see where we were and everything. So I cut some clips out, or I didn't upload some clips just for the purpose of me telling the story. So and the clips that I did not add into the video, we had already got caught once in the rain trying to go down to the park. So we ended up taking shelter. I'll probably like insert some clips of where we got caught in the rain, and we're like sitting under a building, or by a building where it's some roof shelter, until it stopped pouring down raining. So when it stopped and we walked down, we went through the park. You see my hair go from like waves to frizzy, and at the end of the video you see like I have on no makeup, my hair is completely rained on, everything. So we go down there, we start shooting, we start setting up, we're trying to get some good shots. It started drizzling, so we get out the rain, so she takes some shots. I'm standing in a tree, which is the thumbnail of the video. So I'm in the tree and she's taking some shots of me, then it stops raining. So we go down by the waterfall, we're trying to get some good shots or whatever. And she didn't send me the rest of the pictures, so I can't like show you guys what it looks like, all the pictures and stuff or whatever. But so we're down there, we're taking more pictures, so we're like kind of passing the camera towards each other, back and forth between each other, taking some shots with my sunglasses. So so we go up this ramp. I don't know how to describe it. So we go up, I guess, like a hill or whatever that leads into the waterfall. So it's like water, and it's going down to the waterfall. So we're going up there, and it's like this ledge. So she's like, okay, give me a couple of shots here. Like she's directing me. We're checking the light and all of that. So like as I'm like, as she's getting ready, and I'm like positioning the camera so I can go ahead and get some shots and check the lighting or whatever, it starts raining. So I'm like, okay. Then it starts pouring down, and I'm like, bruh. I was like, it's pouring down rain. I was like, it's raining. She was like, what? I was like, turn around. I was like, look at the water. So she looks at the water, and she was like, oh, she was like, come on, bro, we gotta get out the rain. So we go stand under the tree that we were standing under. So it starts like pouring down, raining, like coming down hard, raining cats and dogs. Like it was crazy. So we have our cameras and everything out with us. We don't have no umbrellas, like nothing. So we're under the tree and I was like, Simone, I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon. We gotta get out of here. And she was like, you think we should leave? I was like, we gotta leave, bro. We gotta leave. I'm like, it's gonna take us forever to get out of this part. I was like, we might as well just go ahead and go. So she got her skirt over her head, and I got my book bag over mine. We walked into the park, like we just taking our precious time, because it's just, we can't rush out of there. It's like so foggy, we can't see nothing. My lashes came off. I had to just took my lashes off and threw them on the side. Like all my makeup came off. Like it was ridiculous. So we walked through the park. We get out the park, and then once we got out the park, then we're walking out. We just walked straight to the car. We didn't think about stopping, taking shelter. By the time we got out the park and halfway to where the car was, it had stopped raining. So if you follow me on Snapchat, you saw the snaps of me like cracking jokes and me being funny. If you follow her on Snapchat, you see the same thing. We talking about it, whatever. So this girl is basically naked. Like she has on, like, I guess, like, I don't want to say a scarf, but some kind of wrapped around her boobs, and then she has on this grass skirt. And that's something, like, you guys, I need you to go back and look at the video so you can kind of get a feel of everything that happened and get a look of how we was looking and everything like that. So we get all the way up to the parking garage where we parked. So we like, woo, finally, woo, it's over with, da 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 da, So she's in her bag, she's trying to pull out her keys, and we checking the cameras and everything, make sure everything's fine, because my camera wasn't working, my phone was like glitching or whatever. So she's like going through her bag, she's like, Taylor, I can't find my keys. And I said, what you mean you can't find your keys? She was like, I don't see my keys in my bag. I don't see my keys in my bag. I said, girl, move. I was like, you panicking. Let me. I was like, pull the stuff out. I was like, it's probably in here and you overlooking it. She was like, no, it's the same size as my camera. It's the same size as my camera. It's, it's not in here. I don't see it. She's like, we gotta go back. I said, bruh. She's like, I know her. She's like, we sitting there going back and forth talking. She's like, bro, we just did all this for nothing, da 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 da. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to go back. And so she's like, bro, we gotta go back. I'm like, all right. So I was like, so we start walking back. I didn't want to. I was like, bro, we just walked through this big old park. Then we walked another mile to get back to the car. So now we gotta walk back. Then walk back through the park to go find your wallet. So as we're walking back down to the park, I was like, yo, just check the building that we were at and see if it's over there. So as we were walking past the building we were at, she checked over there. It's not over there. Alright. So like by the time we left out the park, it was about 8:30, almost 9 o'clock. It was like around that time. And so us walking back and getting to the park, it was turning 9 o'clock. So once we got back to the park, it's black. Like 8 o'clock is still light out. 9 o'clock is dark. So in the park there's no street lights, so we couldn't see nothing. So we go down to the park, and it's like in the video you'll see we walk past this gate, and I'm talking about private driveway or whatever. I was like, I got a private driveway. You see my invisible porch? Yeah. So like go back and watch that video. So we walk past the gate, and so we're talking, and I'm like, I started telling her, I was like, bruh, Simone, like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go back in this park. We can't see nothing. I'm like, we done seen Bambi up in here. It's like a whole swarm of geese walking through here. I'm like, I don't want no problems. And in the video, you'll see we walk past this big old lake. So it's like with it being dark and we don't have no street lights, only thing we have is our little iPhone 6 and 7 flashlights. I was like, in that big old park, you can't see nothing. That's like lighting a candle and trying to walk through your house, like almost like it's not really doing much. Like you could see a little bit, but you can't see a whole lot. And we already got confused and kind of got lost on our way in. And So I'm like, bro, I don't want to go. But she was like, tell her we have to go get my kid. I was like, bro, it's a deer running around loose. I was like, it's some geese in here. And then like as we're walking and we're going back and forth, it's this little kid that walk up on us. She like we looking, and so she's like, ooh, she's like, boy, don't run up on us because you almost got your rock. Like, so I was like, bro. So I was like immediately, because we could not see that person walking up towards us until they got like almost in our face. So I was just like, this is not a good look. I was like, bro, I was like, I'm not going in there. I was like, you gotta call somebody. I was like, cause I'm not doing. She's like, tell her we have to go get my kids. I said, bro, you better call somebody. I was like, cause I'm not doing this. Is dead. And she was like, who I'm gonna call? You want me to call police? I was like, girl, you better call somebody. Like, like you better call somebody. I'm like, cause I'm not walking back through this park, you know, and it's just us two, and it's dark and you can't see nothing. Like, this not gonna get us nowhere. So she like, all right. So she calls Emory police, whatever. So as she's on the phone with Emory police, there's a car coming through the driveway. So as the car comes through the driveway and they approach us, it's a police car. So the police car, so they pull over and they're like, you know, did you guys call for help or whatever. So she was like, yeah. So they're like, is this your wallet? She was like, yeah. They're like, what's your name? She was like, my name's Simone, blah, blah, blah. And so like, okay, you know, a couple turned it in. Just not too long ago, they turned it in to us, and like, okay, thank you so much. So they're like, do you guys need a ride back to basically civilization? But do you guys need a ride back to your car, whatever? So we're like, yeah. So they take us back. So as we're in the cop car, bro, I would never get arrested. Them seats so hard, I was so uncomfortable, and we were just soaking wet. So I'm just like in a seat like this, and it was just like, this is so uncomfortable. And my butt was hurting. I'm just like, bro, this is the most uncomfortable ride ever. I was like, I would never get arrested. So so as we're driving back through the park trying to get out, it was another cop car that was driving by. So they pull over and they start talking to the police in our car. And so he was like, y'all see Bambi so stubborn. And I was like, what? So as we're like driving, so after they finished their conversation, we started driving back through the park, and Bambi like right there just sitting in the grass, not going nowhere. And I'm like, bruh. I was like, and I looked at her and I said, bruh, I was like, if we would have kept going, we would have got attacked by Bambi if we was just shining our light at it trying to get through this park. I was like, aren't you glad you listened to me? And she just like shaking her head. I was just like, bruh. I was like, we would have got ran down by Bambi and this would have been over with. So we get back to the car and we just talking about it. So I tried to film, as you see in the end of the video, and I put to be continued. You see that like my hair is just like in a little puff thing, and we're just like, I have on no makeup, like just y'all, that day was so crazy. She left her wallet in the park, in this big old park, and we had to go back and go get her wallet out the park. We were basically like, I don't want to say stranded, but like we was in a pickle. We was in a pickle, y'all. So I just wanted to tell you guys this story because it was crazy. I'm like, this is why I stay home. This is why I don't have no good story time, because I don't get in stuff like this. I don't get myself in situations like this, because this was just the all-time, just like, this was a bad situation. This was a bad situation. I was like, can we just take Uber down there? She's like, how can I take Uber down? Like, bro, this was a hot mess. So you guys, if you go do photo shoots at a park or wherever, make sure you have all your belongings. And to the people who returned her wallet and her keys and left everything in there, like, she was like, all my stuff's in here, I'm like, thank you, because I mean, y'all are angels. Like, it's not many people who would have done that. So, and we got home safe and sound. We pulled over at Wendy's. I got me a 4 for $4. She got her a burger and some fries, and we just went our merry own way. And that's the end of this story, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section one of your craziest stories. If you got stranded somewhere, if you lost your wallet, if you got attacked by an animal, anything like that, just like let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.